Hello, here's my crack at the genogram. Found some things that are very consistent that I pretty much knew. No one in my family, my immediate family, has a degree. My children all do, which is kind of interesting, but my generation and my parents, my grandparents, none of them had a degree. They're all blue collar. But something that's unique with them is that they're pretty much all entrepreneurs. My siblings, my parents, and my grandparents on both sides are entrepreneurs. So the idea of me having my own business wasn't a big surprise. It was just something that was almost expected. It's just part of our family culture and something that comes quite naturally. We're all independent, quite independent, and I think that has part of it, or a lot to do with it. Just our mentality is, if we see an opportunity, we tend to dig in and do something about it instead of looking for someone else to take advantage of it. As I mentioned, no college degrees, even within my siblings, but they're all successful. They all have had businesses and have all done very, very well. To the point, well, they've done very well. I won't get any details on that. They're all hardworking. My parents both came from farming backgrounds, as did my grandparents. So the idea of a scheduled work program, work hard during the harvest, regular chores, that sort of thing, that was just something that they fell in line with because it needed to be done, so they went out and did it. Both my grandfathers moved into new areas to break land and to start farms. And one had a store on the side and a sawmill. Again, this recurring thing with entrepreneurship seems to be a real big thing. My wife's side of the family is a little different in that her dad always worked for the government, or he was in the military for 23 years. Then after that was a recreation director for a number of different cities. They retired age 65-ish and lived a little different life, I would suggest, from my side of the family. My parents continued to work, not in a formal fashion. My father helped me start my own business. He was with me for 6 years and made quite a difference in my ability to be successful. My mother was hard-driven, very focused, and very, very hardworking. Dad was the more patient, reflective, step back from what was going on and kind of evaluate what was going on before he stepped into it. He was also entrepreneur, businessman. I think the other thing that goes along with my culture or my genotype is that I'm Canadian with British heritage. British is a stubborn, disciplined background, but the Canadian part of it, I think, has a lot to do with our weather. I've talked to other people about this, and that we have 120 days of our year to plant our crop, to have it grow, to harvest it and get it in storage, or we starve. So when something needs to be done, we don't wait till tomorrow. We tend to step up and make it happen today. It is interesting looking at how we've had influences from the past. I love my heritage. I talk about it all the time, and I'm grateful for those that have gone before and helped me become who I am, taught me the good habits, and gave me that stubborn streak that makes me persist to make things happen. Thanks.